Hey there, Roll on Mat community. So today we have a nice balanced sequence of dancer pose. You will need a strap or tie and meet me at the top of your mat in whatever setting may be available to you. It is a beautiful day. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week. So we're going to come to the top of our mats. This is going to be a little different than a traditional flow. So make sure you have your strap, your tie. See if you can make a little loop on one end if possible. That's where your foot will go, just to try out some variation here, getting into dancer pose. So we're gonna warm up through the body a little bit. And just inhale, we're gonna take the arms up overhead. See if you can get a little back bend. Exhale as you forward fold, hinge from the hips. Really think about moving the whole body here, warming it up. Exhale, root through the feet and rise. And then exhale, let's cactus the arms. So bring the shoulder blades down the back, shift the hip bones forward. Inhale, lift arms, exhale, folds. Inhale as you half lift. Exhale as you fold. And then root to rise all the way up. And then exhale, let's cactus those arms again. Warming up through the back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale as you half lift, exhale as you forward fold, and root to rise all the way up. And cactus those arms on the exhale, ignite those shoulder blades. Inhale, exhale. Plant the hands right at the small of your low back, or you can go into namaste, backwards namaste hands. Really open up through that front chest. Really be mindful of bringing the shoulder blades down the back, strengthening through that back. And release slowly. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist towards the right. Try to keep your hip bones facing towards the front. Inhale, bring it back to center. And exhale to the left. I meant to mention that we might want to be closer to a wall today. So if you need to pause the video and get a little more snug toward a wall, please do. We'll cactus the arms one more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale as you fold. Half lift on the inhale. And exhale, we're gonna root down through that right foot, step the left foot back. Come into our low runner's lunge. Looping shoulders back, flipping the back foot over. Shine through the heart, pull up through the core. Now this is where your strap can come into play, or tie if you have one. We're gonna softly come up to hands to the top of the right thigh. Feel a nice stretch through that left hip flexor. If it's available to you, see if you can bend that back knee, bringing foot closer in toward glute. Reach back and see if you can grab the inside arch of that foot. So the inside arch is important to think about, especially in dancer pose if we're trying it today. If you'd like to take your strap or tie, place the loop that you created around the foot, and then give this strap as much slack. So feel into it. If you can pull it a little bit more taut, please do. If it feels okay, listen to the body, or maybe you give it a little more slack, and then just breathe here, deepening that hip flexor stretch. Also getting into a little bit of a back bend. We're gonna softly, slowly release that. You can leave the strap or tie where it is and then just step it back into plank pose. Power up through your plank for a few breaths. Nice stability pose, turn on the core. And then we're gonna float that left foot forward when we're ready. Bringing it into our low runner's lunge on the opposite side. Flip back toes over to face the earth. And float the palms up to the top of the thigh when ready. Make sure that that chest is nice and open. Belly button back to spine. Have your strap or tie close by if you need it. Go ahead, start to work that loop around the back foot if you'd like to. We're going to gently bend that back knee, reach around, see if you can grab the inside edge of that back foot. Gently pulling heel in a little bit closer, nothing too abrasive, so you feel the shoulder blades activate, you feel a small little back bend, and an opening through the hip flexor area. Plant hands, we're gonna step it back, find your plank pose. Nice and strong. And then downward facing dog. Let it go. Relaxing through the back of the body, nice long spine. And we'll rise to toes, bend the knees, step or walk forward. Inhale for your half lift. Exhale as you fold. Root through the feet and rise. All the way up. Cactus the arms on the exhale. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, softly bring the hands through heart center. So coming to that wall space if you haven't already. And here's where we get into a little bit of the foundation of dancer pose. So dancer pose is a pretty big back bend. Hip flexor stretch. Just make sure you have that loop if you haven't created it already. So the wall is going to be there for us. We're going to do this with the strap first, and then we'll do it without. So you're going to take that loop it around the right foot to start, and then you're just going to hold that strap with the right hand. Now you'll gauge the tightness or the slack of that strap as we move forward. So nice and rooted down through the left foot. So this is our balance here, pulling through the core. We're going to pull that strap up, trying to bring the heel in towards the glute. This is going to be a nice little quad stretch here. So if you can't get all the way to the foot, hang on to the strap. And then just feel that quad stretch, feel the stability through the supporting leg. Inhale that left arm up. Exhale as you softly start to hinge forward in the hips. This is small, this go around. Place the fingertips into the wall in front of you. The wall is there for us. Work towards squaring that right hip down, and then taking that strap in the right hand, giving it as much slack as you need, bringing that elbow, rotating that elbow and palm of the hand inward towards the inner part of the body, and then just gently pulling that strap up with the hand. Lift the left arm if you want to balance just a little bit more. And then softly, slowly, we're going to gently release out of this. So this might be where some of us stay today, and that's okay. We work to progress, building foundation, and just let that go. Shake it out in the legs if you need to. Release the strap from the right foot, and then let's bring it around to the left. So hold on to the strap in the left hand. So as much slack or as taut as you can make it, or maybe you can already reach back and grab that foot. If so, please do. Try to align the knees. Get a nice glute stretch, or nice quad stretch rather. Inhale the right hand up. Exhale as you start to hinge forward in the hips, so little by little here, bringing the fingertips in towards that wall for support. And then release the foot, and then see if you can bring that foot a little bit more up and in. Elbow in towards the face. Soft little back bend. And then maybe you take the right hand and grab onto the strap and deepen. Wherever you are, start to softly, slowly come out of it. Use the wall for support if you need. And drop that foot down to the mat and release the strap. So now we're going to try a little deeper without the strap. If you want to continue to use the strap, you can. Inhale for a nice upward motion. Exhale as you hinge from hips. Let it go. Half lift. And exhale, fold. Root to rise. Inhale. Float hands softly to heart. Welcome the energy. So we're going to root down through that left foot again. Go ahead, take that left hand out for a little counterbalance. Reach around, grab the inside arch of that right foot if you can bring that heel up and toward glute. Send the left arm up towards the ear, bicep up towards the ear. Then start to kick the foot into hand. That will allow you to hinge forward in the hips. You can keep the hand off of the wall, or you can place the fingertips into the wall if you need a little more support. So this is gentle dancer pose, but dancer pose nonetheless. Inhale as you bring it back through center. Very slowly, and then all the way down, taking it to the opposite side. Rooting down through that right foot, bringing the left foot up, reach around, see if you can internally rotate that elbow, Grabbing the inside edge of that foot, kick the foot into hand. You can get a little bendy into that supporting leg, feeling the support, the balance, all that good stuff coming into a dancer pose on this side. And this is just a place to work. Eventually you might be able to deepen this posture. Inhale as you start to slowly, softly come back to center. Placing the foot down to the earth, releasing the arms, shake it out in the legs. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. And inhale for your half lift. Exhale as you fold. Root down through those feet. Nice balance work here. Rise. Feel the sun, feel the earth. Float hands to heart. Gently breathe, feel the heartbeat. Taking in this wonderful sensation of dancer pose and the balance qualities. Giving gratitude to your body. Namaste.